right, of course, here's the front door. You can back it up. And I'm guessing right in here is probably just air conditioning, that kind of thing. Can't even get in it. So that makes sense. This is probably for an adjoining room right there, if you want to do that. And there's some cool lighting up there. I'm always paying attention to the cool lighting there. So as you come in the front door, we come in right here. You actually have washer and dryer. And here's the first bathroom. Some style. It's got some style here. Not a plain sink, you know. Got some style there. And actually, it looks like they mounted the body lotion to the wall. And you have your cleansing bar there. Extra toilet paper. And like all the white tile, all the white. It's kind of nice together there. You have a mat if you want to put that down for non-slip activities. Basic shower, but very nice. And you have your conditioner, soap, and shampoo, shower gel right there, and you bounce out from there. And here's the first room right here. 4 pillows. You've got your just basic sheets, you know, light blanket. You've got a flat screen TV there. Cool style right there. With the mirrors, the diamond mirrors, and what a high headboard, huh? Very high headboard. And we can open it up here. Take a look. Wow, that is a deep, very, very deep closet there. And your drawers. Here. Here's your kitchen around the corner. Tammy said it definitely feels like an apartment in here. So, you know, all the appliances. Don't see a coffee maker though. Oh, there it is. These are my nemesis right here. They're like the easiest thing to figure out, but I always have a hard time. Yeah, it is, right? Double sinks right here. You even, you have a blender though. I don't feel like you see that many places. And full knife set.
Plus scissors.
Oh yeah, some scissors. You've got some cooking utensils here. Come down below, you've got some pots and pans. So everything you need, basically, to do some basic cooking and all that.
I swear they use the same exact tray for all the utensils every time.
Right? You have that there. Your plates, your cups, your bowls.
Got anything up there?
Let's look everything up above. Yeah, you do. You still have some things up above as well. Your microwave, your stove. Tammy's checking out the freezer. Yeah. So, good size refrigerator. And then right here, if you just kind of look straight out from the kitchen, you know, you have 4 seats, good sized table for some dining there. And you actually have a desk over here. Kind of something that you would see in a standard hotel room as well. And decent furniture here. You've got two chairs there and a couch. I'm guessing that this pulls out as well. And there's your TV as well. And then, now that this is big, this is a two bedroom suite right here at the Hilton. And this is the master right here. So another TV, dresser drawers, little area there where you might want to sit or just place some of your luggage. And we've got a nice bed with a massive headboard. You know, we bought one of the newer Posturepedic beds and all that. So the head goes up, the back, the legs go up, and we have yet to add a headboard to it. But man, that's a good idea. This thing is high. If I switch the camera around on me, check it out. Look how high that is. That headboard is so high. closet. And it opens inward. Yeah. Not bad. Kind of deep. Kind of deep closet with a safe in there. Cool mirror. Right there. And now we're going to head into the bathroom area. Let's turn the light on. Where's the light? Where's the light? Ah, look. Got a deep tub. Jets would be cool, but big mirror there. Big mirror there. And double sinks. Plenty of cabinet space in there. Double mirrors right there. And again, you have the body lotion mounted. And your individual soaps there. Some tissues. And we've got the rack of towels, the toilet. And I'm guessing a standard shower in here, like the granite look there. Standard shower, you have a shelf there, and your soaps and everything there. Another shelf over there. That's the standard room tour here at the Club Hilton. In the morning, I'll take you for a little walk out on the grounds, and we'll see what the pool area looks like, and take it from there. We'll see you in the morning. It is the morning, and we were at 3205A. Right there. There's another suite right there. That's an adjoining suite if you wanted it. Very thin door. You can hear them like there's no door. Walk with me and let's see if we can find the pool area, because I always have to find the pool area in the mornings when we're staying somewhere.
I'm trusting that this is not like Moana, Journey of Water, where when I start to get close to it, it's going to shut off. We'll check it out. Oh no, it didn't.
I will note that there are restrooms right by the pool, as well as an ice machine and water, bubbler style, or if you're from the Northeast, you might say bubbler. Wow, I haven't said that in so long, but water fountains, and also a place to just get some ice. You know what? I'm a little perplexed here. Maybe that's just ice. That's just an ice machine right there. And then you fill it up with water. Okay. Maybe not. I wouldn't do that, but okay.
So there are cabanas here that you can rent, and I believe the highest price that I saw was $60.
As I was sitting in the pool, I peeped a Starbucks around the corner.
Sometimes after a long park day, you need that hot tub. Finally made it into the hot tub, and I will say this for my final review is that, the Club Hilton here is nice. In terms of the room, we got a 2-bedroom suite, and we love it. Granted, we only stayed one night, and definitely want to thank USC Greg from our channel for giving us a night there. I don't know what the cost is, so you'd have to look that up. But the room is beautiful, 2-bedroom, spacious. Tammy kept saying it felt like an apartment, which I get it. It does. It feels like an apartment, which is a good thing, right? Kind of a, even if you own a home or something, it's kind of like a homey, home away from home kind of thing. So, we reviewed the full kitchen, big beds, I think they were king beds, king beds and all that good stuff. So, good stuff there. We had a balcony. What else I can say is the pool is big, so that's a plus. We'll talk about the pluses. The pool is big. The volcano is a nice touch. It has the little waterfall that kids and adults can go through.
the hot tub, which I'm in now, the jets are not that strong. So I like some strong jets on my low back when I can. Just kind of loosens things up. Not getting that here. It feels hotter than other hot tubs that I've hit around Disney property. And again, this is not Disney property. This is just off of Disney property by 5 minutes or 4. Like, it's really close. So there's that. But it is hot, so that part feels good. That'll still make your muscles relax and all that. As far as immersiveness at a resort, you're not going to get that here. As you can see, we've got power lines, and I took some B-roll that you saw earlier in the video that doesn't give you that immersiveness of just, you know, being secluded because of the power lines and things like that. And behind me too, it's not aesthetically pleasing visually. You know, you have a lot of buildings around you, which does give you that apartment kind of feel or condo kind of feel. So didn't have a chance to really check out too many amenities here, but there is a Starbucks and there's some outdoor games and things that you can play. If you're looking to just, you know, have your head hit a pillow just off a property with really nice rooms, that's what we experience here. So I hope that I gave you a good idea about the Club Hilton, and you know, maybe you want to try it as a option to stay, of course, price-wise and things like that. You'll know what to expect by what I showed here. And what I'll say lastly is parking is bad. Parking is tough here. We showed up, granted, we showed up 1:30, 1:45 in the morning from the parks and visiting friends, and we couldn't find anything. So the directions from the front desk was more of to leave the parking lot and cross the street and park in overflow parking, and then walk across the street again, or for the first time after parking, and then security will pick you up with a golf cart and bring you here. So probably not something I would do if you are a female, for safety. You know, so keep that in mind if that's something you'd have to do here. Parking is a very big issue, very, very limited. So hope you enjoyed this video. As of this recording, we are live on Saturdays in Disney Parks. We have a podcast on Tuesday nights, the DIZ Pod, typically 6:30 p.m. Please check that all out. Support the channel. Like, subscribe, because what we do put out for you, we're very passionate on this channel to share it with you, and really the reward is just to watch the video and watch it all the way through. So we appreciate that. And so for Living in Diz, I'm Corey, and we'll see you in the parks.